The story of Dmn Peanut Brain. Now, you will hear me saying peanut brain to people that I don't like, right? Yes. Well, that's because there is a history to that name. Daddy and Mr. Noonan had been shopping and they brought home all the stuff. And they brought home peanut butter, nuts, fruit and vegetables, milk, eggs. So anyway, Daddy was putting away the shopping when he put the jar of peanut butter on the shelf. It said, "Peanut brain, peanut brain." And Daddy said, "What?" "Peanut brain, peanut brain." And the peanut butter sprouted legs and arms, jumped out of his hands and ran out into the lounge room. Daddy said, "Mr. Noonan." And Mr. Noonan said, "What is it?" "We've got a peanut butter jar that's come alive and is yelling peanut brain and is running all over the house." Mr. Noonan said, "Well, how did that happen?" Daddy said, "I don't know. It must be that new supermarket we went to." Mr. Noonan said, "Don't worry, I'll head it off." Mr. Noonan ran towards the other end of the lounge room just as the jar was coming through. "Peanut brain, peanut brain," as it came running along. And it saw Mr. Noonan. It ran at Mr. Noonan. Mr. Noonan tried to grab it, but it slunk between his legs and got past him. Now it was heading for the toilet. "Peanut brain, peanut brain." Daddy was after it now, and he was bending over, he was running towards it and slipped, banged his face on the floor. Bang! Ow! "Peanut brain, peanut brain, peanut brain." "Stop saying that!" Then it jumped in the toilet bowl and it started washing under its arms. "Peanut brain, peanut brain, peanut brain, peanut brain." Then it leapt out of the toilet, flushed the toilet just as Mr. Noonan was trying to grab it, and Mr. Noonan got his head flushed. Well, the peanut butter jar kept running the other way now. It was heading down to the bathroom, and it had poo stuck to it from when it was bathing in the toilet bowl. It ran all around, it rolled all around Daddy's bed and got poo all over the bed. "Peanut brain, peanut brain." "I'll give you peanut brain," said Daddy, and tried to grab it but missed it again and got a handful of poo instead. Ugh. "Peanut brain, peanut brain." And it leapt on the wardrobe, jumped onto the set of drawers, swung itself over the door handle and leapt out the door. "Peanut brain, peanut brain." Daddy said, "Why, I'll get you," as he wiped poo off his hands. Mr. Noonan was in pursuit now and he ran after it and he nearly caught it, but he slipped on some poo as well. Ah! Boom! Mom. Nearly broke his arm. "Peanut brain, peanut brain." Then, when they thought they were going to lose him, peanut butter tripped.
Peanut butter trip.
Peanut butter! Peanut butter! Peanut butter brain! It started rolling down the hallway on its side. Roll, 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 roll. And it couldn't get up again. Roll, 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 roll. And then it hit the wall. The jar smashed.
Smashed.
And peanut butter went everywhere.
Huh?
Oh, peanut brain, peanut brain, peanut brain. Poor little peanut brain man was smashed. Daddy picked it up and put it in a bag, clapped his hands together 3 times, rubbed them, and said, "Peanut butter jar back together." And the little peanut butter man jumped out and said, "Peanut brain, peanut brain." "Thank you." Dad said, "Well, will you please get into the pantry, peanut brain?" "Peanut brain, peanut brain, okay." I jumped back in the pantry. I said, "Don't come out again until we need peanut butter on our toast." And I said, "Okay, peanut brain, peanut brain." And Daddy closed the pantry, and as he closed it, he could see Peanut Butter Man smiling. He's very happy to be in the pantry. And Daddy and Mr. Noonan cleaned up the house, and got back to work. That's the story of Daddy, Mr. Noonan, and Peanut Brain.